Good morning, good morning. It is 4:43 a.m. in the morning. Here we are, absolute recomp. Gonna go in there and get a little bit of push today. Pulled up on Saturday. They didn't let us work out till like 6, so we actually came back here this morning, trying to get a lift in before work. Really just came in here for some Vaughn's treats, pretzels, and some like a little bit of free merch. Ended up got to meet Vaughn, got to talk to him. Bro, dude was cool as crap, man. Got to actually interview him and just ask him questions. You get to see what his thoughts are on like body dysmorphia, like how things are in the gym, how he started out. But bro was super cool, down to earth, man. So I'm super excited to get some chest and shoulders. I got CJ, woke him up, drove him out of bed, so I know he's upset with me. But we're gonna check out this gym and I'm super stoked, so let's get it. So I got the coolest dude in the game, Vaughn Walker right here, man. I was asking this question, man, of kind of a little bit in depth. If you can start over, beginning Vaughn, at the very start of your career, and you get 5 minutes with him, young Vaughn, doesn't know too much, kind of dipping your foot into all this stuff, what would you want to tell him?
I think just doing my own content, like we were talking about before, really trying to establish my own personality rather than try to match somebody else's from the get-go. It's going to save a lot of time, because looking back at it, all the content that I did, especially on TikTok, it's so cringy, you know, and it wasn't myself. So at least the content that I'm creating now, it's like true to me, and it's making the whole content creation process a lot more enjoyable because it's just real. Right. So I think if I go back in time, I'll just be like, just be yourself, you know?
Yeah. Do you ever find yourself, like, even now, if you see a video of yourself and you're like, maybe that's a little cringy, do you find yourself like, man, who cares, man, I'm gonna post it, or like, maybe I should tweak it a little bit, just for somebody who's kind of starting out?
Well, at least the content that I'm doing now, like looking back at all my old videos, you know, I can barely even watch them, but with the content that I'm doing now, as we're shooting it and then throughout the whole editing process, I'm like, is this really me? Because I don't want to have that second guess, like after I post it and be like, all right, I want to take this down. So I think being really solid about like who I am on social media is one of the biggest things before I do post it, because if I don't like to watch my own content, I don't think somebody else is going to. So I just make sure that I really like what I'm producing or creating, and then that's when I know it's like good to go.
I have, especially now, because I used to be fat and then I lost a lot of weight. I was 235 pounds, man. I was like, and I'm short right now. I'm 178. So I still, even now, I have a lot of kind of trouble with body dysmorphia. Okay. With this crazy physique that you got, do you ever deal with body dysmorphia?
I think on the daily, I don't think it really matters like how big you are, because you can go inside and see those like big open bodybuilders, and I'm sure to an extent they all struggle with it. I guess that's the name of the game, you know? And I think that's a really good mindset to have. Like if you have like a truly ambitious mindset, you're gonna feel like you're not good enough, or you haven't hit your potential yet. That's just gonna keep you going. So I think with bodybuilding, you know, you can always create a better physique. Like you could either be leaner or bigger or whatnot. You can put size on somewhere that needs to grow. So it's just, that makes the sport just really unique. I struggle with it all the time, bro.
My want-to was, I woke up in the morning, I kind of didn't like how I looked in the mirror, and I was kind of done with everything. I was kind of feeling like I was just going through the motions, and I was just ready to change my life. So I just kind of woke up one day, I was like, how can I do this? I was like, I'm done looking like this, feeling like this. And that was kind of my turning point. So did you ever, at the beginning of yours, have maybe like a turning point, or were you always kind of in that mindset of wanting to work out, or did you have something that kind of changed you?
I think, like, everybody has their own story, you know? And I think my story, looking back at it, as far as like getting into the gym, I really just didn't like where I was at in life, like overall. And, you know, if nothing changes, nothing's going to change. So I think I put myself in a different environment and got out of the environment that I was in that was making me feel like stifled, and I just wanted something better for myself. I just found that in the gym. I feel like a lot of people feel like that too. Whether it's like a home life thing or just not really happy with where you're at. I think if you're able to step into something like the gym, it's just overall it's going to make like a better life for you.
I always think, I've learned very quickly, the gym is a pretty toxic place sometimes, depending on who you ask. Do you ever have a pet peeve or anything that in the gym that you see that it's like, hey man, I wish we would just lift like this or kind of be like that or anything like that?
I mean, when it comes to the gym, if you want to do something, I really don't care. Like, if that's what you want to do, whether it's like, whether it's seen as like negative or positive, whatever it is, if that's what you want to do, it's your life. You can act like an asshole. You can be chill, whatever it is. It's not going to affect me though. So I feel like that's like one of the better ways to live life, is just like try not to be affected by other people. Yeah. Okay. So just really focusing on yourself, like not letting the other shit get to you.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, bro, big turnout today. So.
Y'all make sure y'all get some pressure.
Oh man, I am definitely tired, but that's okay. Good morning. Good morning. Do this. Appreciate you. I feel like a kid in a candy store, bro. I feel like I'm gonna be absolutely recomped. All these dumbbells look exactly the same, but I can assure you they're not exactly the same. Meeting Vaughn, bro, has really changed my mindset. Like, bro, I look up to that dude. And just seeing his physique standing next to him, I was like, this dude is huge. So it kind of told me like, okay, I'm not even close to that. So I've kind of got to tap into a new mindset. So I'm much going to implement more heavy lifting. Obviously the right way, you want to do it right, but my mindset kind of changed a bit, kind of relax and be like, let me just do what I've been doing every time. Nah, it's like, time to pick it up, bro. Don't try to compare yourself or try to be them. Use them as that extra motivation of like, if they can do it, I can do it. So I'm going to try to take these 105s for a spin. You got this, bro. These machines are crazy, bro. I'm trying to find something flat, like a flat bench. Found it. Found it. Let's see what this is about, huh? Let's try the 45s. Because I've never used this before. So let me test it out before I go hurt myself. You know, I try to find motivation in everything in the gym. Every time I look at those bulls, I feel like they're all looking at me like, lift the weight. You got it. Coming for you, Raw. Coming for you. A little couple of fives, huh? If anybody tells you not to add fives, run the other. Whoa, run the other way. Fives and 2.5s. They work wonders. Yep. Favorite lift of all time is definitely dips. Weighted dips. Dude, lift this. Lift this, bro. I don't know how much that is. Now, I'm going to assume the less Sweden, the lighter it is. 15 Sweden has got to be lighter than 20 Sweden, right? I sure hope so. If you're doing weighted dips, put this thing through. It's a little bit tighter to you. I feel like Ronald McDonald, bro. I'm about to get a Happy Meal with these colors. I'm getting the reps, but I'm really not. I feel like I'm not doing them correctly as much as I can be. Bro, lighten up the weight, bro. It's okay. Your ego is not worth you getting hurt. Lighten the weight, do them right. Because guess what? Nobody cares. Nobody. You got this, bro. I prefer these, the sit-down ones, like with the dumbbells, but of course I'm trying something new with the machines. Slow and control, baby. Sometimes you're working out, and now I'm on the Death Star. Gotta love new gym. Cameraman's got me though. Turn the light on, it's like nothing even happened. Now, even with all these machines, nothing beats the lateral cable raises, bro. Nothing beats them. As much as I would love to try all the different pumps and everything out, and you gotta go to work. So I'm trying to be efficient, trying to roll. I'll be back for sure. I'm gonna have to superset these with some core, because I always like doing core at the end of my workouts, but like I said before, I gotta go to work, so hitting the inside, trying to hit the inside tricep, superset with some core, and we'll roll. Close grip. I like to do 10 normal sit-ups, crunches, raise legs. That'll do. Got a killer push day today, bro. Feeling pumped, ready for work. Gym 10 out of 10, bro. The music, the vibes, the lighting. It don't even feel like it's 5 a.m., bro. Like, I was tired when I pulled up, woke up and stuff, but once I got the pre-workout cooking and just the atmosphere of the gym. Yeah, but that's pretty much it, man. Let me know in the comments what you thought about the interview, what you thought about the gym. And if you're ever in the Fort Worth area, bro, man, hit me up, man. Let's get a lift in. Keep it moving. Let's get to work.